I guess I'll just use this as an opportunity to talk about a weird dream I had last month. Be me, 20. Be dreaming, obviously. Wake up in Tucson, Arizona. Had lived there for most of my early life but left it 4 years ago. Entire body feels hot. Like it's simulating the heat of being there. In an alley leaning against a trash can. Get up, walk the sidewalk. No one is in sight. Not a single car. Not a single person. No noise of talking or cars. It is so fucking hot in the sun despite it being a dream. Walk into the closest building. Is a local pizza place in Tucson that I remember. No one inside. Lights off. Creepy as fuck because this place was always bustling with noise and dozens of people in real life. Walk around the dining area. Try to talk and call out for people. Mouth is stuck shut. Not like it's stitched or anything but just cannot speak no matter how much I think about it. Get really fucking frustrated. Kick a chair to make noise. Foot phases through the chair. Like a ghost. Feel absolutely nothing but I can visually see my foot phasing through it. For some reason feel strong intuition to look down. Don't do it because I feel angry at the dream and want to be able to speak. Feel this cold wrinkly hand grasp on my neck from behind. Try to resist. It has a super strong gorilla grip. It forces me to look down. See the red floor tile of the place, but there is a giant paw print in it. Not like a dog scratched the floor, but as if someone took a piece of molten metal in the shape of a dog's paw and pressed it into the tile. Still piss neck is being grabbed. Don't care about paw print. Keep struggling until the hand breaks away. Run outside frantically. Everything is wrong and different. All of Tucson is under some sort of terrible orange dust storm. Picture a cross between the cloud from Fallout New Vegas and the air pollution from Canada's wildfires this year. Multiple buildings I recognize are collapsed, fallen apart, or covered in sand. Walk to my old home in amazement at the destruction. See a gigantic clock tower, easily the size of a large skyscraper in the sky. Feel beckoned by it. Go towards it. See multiple places I have fond memories of utterly destroyed. About halfway through town from where this started. Hear running behind me. Like the sound of a big fucking dog. Can somehow feel that it is now aware of me being aware of it. It's sparking. Feel this primordial fear. It is what I imagine rabbits feel when they run away from a predator. Sprint as fast as I can. Dog is just behind me the entire time. Never look behind myself. Eventually make it to Clock Tower. It's in the middle of the dense urban part of town. The architecture is very Victorian. Slam through old moldy double doors to get inside. The dog doesn't follow me inside but it scratches at the door. Clock Tower is just a giant staircase leading to the top. Ascend staircase. Colored glass windows, like the ones in churches, are everywhere. They all depict different scenes of my life. One window is an image of me petting a dog, another is of my childhood house. Keep ascending the stairs and feel this comforting nostalgia. Get to the top. Absolutely beautiful view over this apocalyptic city. Wish I was a draw fag so I could recreate it. There is a man at the top of the tower. He is dressed in 18th century clothes. Brown shirt. Old jeans. One of those brown caps. He turns to me. Old as fuck. Oldest thing I have ever seen. Old fuck points at me and his fingertip starts glowing. Orange storms go away. Sky is green now. Can't talk, but can hear my own thoughts in my head. Telepathically ask the old man his name. Hear this decrepit voice reply. You are not ready for this place. Ask old man what this place is. You will know when the time comes. Old man is being a cryptic bastard. Ask how to leave. Jump. Contemplate it for a second, turn away from old man to look at the fall. Old man is gone. Jump because I don't want to be alone in green sky world with a relentless dog. Hit the floor after falling for 3 minutes straight. Wake up on the kitchen floor in my apartment, drenched in sweat. Kitchen is a good 10 to 20 feet away from my bed. Tongue my anus with Jesus. Be me. About 5 to 6 years old. Having a dream one night. Playing in the snow at my school's playground, having fun with some girl I met in the dream. Girl is about the same age as me. Can't remember much else about the dream or her, it was a very long time ago. Keep having similar dreams over the years, albeit the setting changes every time and so does the girl's physical features. Recognize her each time even in spite of that. Start lucid dreaming whenever she appears with some limited control over the dream. Can never direct her to do anything, and never try either. Asks her one time if I'm dreaming, she smiles at me. Good enough answer for me. Start having long conversations with her, really just enjoy her presence in my dreams. Always have a really good day the morning I wake up from these dreams. Be me, now 20 years old. Have been dating this girl, long distance relationship. Actually visit her at her home once. Had a string of bad relationships before her, really, hoping to not get burned again cause I've been putting in a lot of effort to make it work. Obvious _foreshadowing. Wav. She breaks up with me. Sag Pepe hands. Cry myself to sleep cause pussy. Have a dream that night. Already lucid dreaming, can tell the girl is nearby and probably knows I'm hurting. Suddenly snap. Just absolutely lash out, just out of the blue. Not even entirely sure what I did, just absolutely furious at that point. Wake up suddenly. Cold sweat on my forehead, hands shaking just a little bit. Can still feel the pain and rage. Don't have dreams again for a good long time after this, and even when I do, she's never in sight. Can still feel her presence every once in a while, but there's awareness now. Don't even feel sorry, even though I know she isn't responsible at all. Can't blame her for staying away either. Pretty much swear off relationships in general, to this day still haven't attempted to go on a date. I got another one, I'm not in danger with this one but it still freaks me out. Be me. 6 years old. Have an imaginary friend. I used to call him Tall. Tall just was a regular dude with two major distinctions. He always wore a hazmat suit so I couldn't make out any of his features, and the second thing was that he was around 8 feet tall, which is why I called him Tall. Me and Tall would get up to all sorts of stuff. We would stay up late, watch movies, play all sorts of games, all the regular stuff, but there was some strange things he could do. For example, Tall could touch stuff. And I would imagine he could. I mean he could real life move stuff around, eat, drink. I even remember one time when my bike was ran over by my dad, then when Tall came by and fixed it. And then when my dad came back home, he asked how it got fixed and I just told him that my friend Tall did it. Another thing about Tall is he always knew where the secret hallways were. If I could explain what a secret hallway was, it was a door that you couldn't see that opens to a completely straight hallways that has a door at the end that leads to another room in the house. For example, Tall used a secret hallway that goes to my room to the basement, which would be impossible since my room was on the second floor. But after all the shenanigans, Tall was still fun to play with. One day Tall sits me down. Tells me he has to go back home. Before he leaves he gives me something that was important to him. It was a little wood-carved flamingo. After he left I kept the flamingo in my closet. Turn 18 eventually and move out. Start backing up everything. Pack my stuff into my car. Check the closet to get my clothes. See something glossy pink tucked away. Pick it up. It's the flamingo. It was real. I'll start off with the tame one I got. Be me. Enjoy mushroom hunting at night. Usually bring my phone, water, desert eagle, and jerky because the woods I'm near aren't that dangerous. I bring the desert eagle in case if any animals want to make me into a late night snack. Go out around 3 and start finishing up at around 10. Got a few mushrooms but still a good day. It's a long way back so I start walking when I get the feeling I'm being watched. There were signs that something was off. I'd hear crunching of stick and leaves around me. Sometimes I'd hear a growling noise, but whenever I tried to shine my light at it I couldn't find it. Think this is some coyote or something and brush it off. This goes on for 5 more minutes. Hear growling and crunching noises behind me. When I shine my light this time, I catch it. There was a black panther stalking in me in the woods. Panther starts to get angry. I tried to shoot it with my Desert Eagle but I drop it. At this point I know I'm fucked beyond belief, so I start making my peace with God. Then suddenly, before the panther could maul me, it stopped in its tracks, looked to its left, and darted off into the forest. After it was gone I picked up my gun and looked a bit, for was scared of a damn panther. That's when I hear it. It wasn't a growl or yell or anything else I would expect to hear in a forest. It was a piano playing some classical piece, and it was getting closer. Second I heard it I started running for my damn life. I probably ran a good mile or two, and through the entire time, I still heard the piano, following me. After I got in my car I parked on the side of the road, I started it and hit the gas. Never came back to those woods since. Me. 10. Doing my homework at the computer desk. Don't know the answer for a question. Ask my mom for help. Read out the question for her. She also doesn't know the answer. Decides to search it up on the computer. Click on the Google search bar. The question is already in the suggested searches. It's purple, like it's been clicked on. Get scared. Remember that there is a camera with a mic plugged in. It's not plugged in. Also, the computer didn't have any other mics besides the camera, so I definitely have no idea what happened. Me. I'm on a dating app and created a catfish account for the hell of it. See a really cute girl on there. Decide to send a message to her. Suddenly come across an lower thread. Decide to reform it and make my desire so I can be in a relationship with her, cause why not? I'm bored and it will help my sleeping schedule anyway. At some point I try to delete the account, cause fuck getting blacklisted. 4 to 6 weeks later. Try to make a new account. Find out my old one is still active. I get on my old account. I notice that the girl I send a message to and tried manifesting with just matched with me several days ago. End up deleting the catfish account because it wasn't supposed to stay up for long. Can't talk to her anymore since I deleted the catfish. I'm starting to believe, but I'm curious about what type of logic the Loa runs on. I already did the manifesting part, like the visualizing and all that. What about what comes after though? I deleted the catfish account and can't really talk to her on it anymore. However, I did make a new one that isn't a catfish and I plan on asking her out again. The scene that I made, the one that's supposed to take place after the goal has been achieved, doesn't make reference to the catfishing though. So did I mess it up and have to start over again? And if I didn't, do I have to do specific steps or do I just let things flow naturally and not dwell on it too much? Some context. Me. Single loner night driving. 1 as smoke.m4a. Pull into a park in the suburbs. Smoke.jpg. It's 3:45-ish am. Gotta piss. Find a tree. P. Looks up and sees this shit. Any idea what this is? I also have a pic or two, but it's currently dark, so these are the best I could do. Me. In bed, darkness surrounds me. A figure looms by my side. It's a cat girl. You are not the mayor, you are not the mayor, you are not the mayor. Panic grips as her words echo. Wake up covered in sweat. Cat girl is there in front of me, oh fuck oh fuck. Run away from home. Now live in a sewer and use McDonald's Wi-Fi to post, she'll never find me here. Me. On death row. Be approached by assholes in suits. They offer to employ me in return for a lighter sentence. Fuck it, nothing else to do. End up in this weird facility. My first test. They're basically the megabyte, and test weird and dangerous shit. The fuck? Me. That is an anomalous tentacle dildo. Researcher. Yay. Me. And you want me to sleep next to it? Researcher. Indeed. Me. You understand I'm fairly concerned. Yes.